So normally you would think of eating eggs at breakfast time, right? Am I right?
That's right.
But who doesn't love breakfast at dinner time? I love that. So today I'm doing something a little bit differently. I am making eggs for dinner with a hearty brown butter pumpkin risotto with the poached egg right on top in the center. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Yes.
Apparently you all are fans because Maria Ken and LZ are joining Cam at the counter to enjoy this. This is really a cozy sort of dish that's perfect for those cold winter nights that are happening across the country right now. Your whole family will love doing this and having this for the holidays. So I'm going to get started. We start with making the actual chicken broth and canned pumpkin puree, which I'm going to whisk into my risotto. So it's very simple. Over, you have a question, sir?
No,
Beautiful.
I was just waiting to eat, but you were saying something. So as you were talking, I didn't want to be rude and eat.
No, go ahead. So this is just canned pumpkin puree with some chicken broth, and you sort of whisk that together. I'm just going to mix it up a little bit just to make sure it's all combined. On a low temperature, you don't want to boil it, you just want to bring it together. Oh, I like that you like it.
Yes.
And you set that aside for a second, and now we are going to make our risotto. So over here, I've browned some butter. I love using brown butter for risotto, and I see you like it as well.
Yes.
I've chopped up shallots very, very finely, put those in there. I'm gonna add some salt, some thyme, and some sage. And I'm gonna bring this just sort of, you just want to soften really your, I'm going to use this one instead because that's plastic. You want to soften your shallots. And because they're cut so small, they're going to soften very quickly. This is really going to help the flavors combine. Just about 2 or 3 minutes. Oh, can you smell that? That already smells so great, right? All right, now we're going to add our risotto. So you're going to add the risotto before you add the liquid.
Now, why do you do it in that order?
Yeah, I've never seen it done like this.
Oh, no, this is the way it needs to be done. If you don't do it this way, you're going to end up with mushy risotto.
Really?
Yeah, so you want, because this is going to help the risotto toast. You just want to, 1 to 2 minutes, not too long. You just want it to toast a little bit because it's going to help the liquid absorb, and it's going to give you that perfect risotto texture. So it's gonna, the rice will be, the rice is gonna be mushy on the outside, but have a little, like, a slight crunch on the inside.
That's why mine is mush. I don't do that stuff.
Right.
Miss?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry. I have something to say now.
Yes.
This is so good.
Oh, thank you, LZ.
This is so good and yummy and hearty.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, and then you add a little bit of white wine vinegar, just like that. Now, also, when you're using, when you're putting your rice in here, you're gonna want to use short grain or medium grain rice. You do not want to use long grain rice because the starch levels of the medium grain and the short grain are much higher, so it's going to keep its integrity, because otherwise long grain rice is going to break down. It's going to start turning like mushy because you're going to be stirring this a lot. Risotto, you have to stand on top of it.
So I thought it always had to be arborio. Can it be any short grain rice?
Any short grain. I used arborio. I used arborio.
But any short grain rice will do.
Any short grain, any medium grain, it's fine. Just not long grain rice. Okay. So now here's where my beautiful pumpkin puree and chicken stock mixture comes in. You ladle this in, 1 ladle at a time, and then you continue to stir until it has soaked up all of that beautiful flavor, just like that. See, it soaked it up? You go back, you do it again, 1 ladle at a time, because you want it to actually absorb all the flavors and not turn mushy, like I said. So again, you know, risotto takes a minute, and you really have to give it some
little love.
TLC, little love and care, but look at it.
It was worth it.
It's starting to come together. So you do this like all of us. You do this for about 25 minutes until it comes together, and it comes together beautifully. And this is what it ends up looking like at the end. Bring your little Dutch oven over here, just like that. It's perfect. The texture is perfect. You add some Parmesan cheese.
Oh, yes.
Some parsley.
So good.
A little more salt, a little more pepper to your liking, and then nutmeg, because the nutmeg goes really well with the pumpkin, right? So you mix that all together just like that. Combine that. You know, you can add as much Parmesan as you like or as little, but I really love the Parmesan, I have to be honest with you. It's perfect in risotto. It makes it that much more creamy, you know, creamier. All right, so now while this cools down just a little bit, I'm going to make my beautiful poached egg.
Now, is the poached, I've never had poached egg on risotto. Is that like a thing from a certain part of Italy? It's such a nice addition.
Isn't it nice?
It's lovely.
You know, it's almost like doing chicken fried rice with an egg. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Oh,
because chicken fried rice, it's sort of the Italian version.
Right.
So poached eggs sometimes scare people, but they don't need to scare people. They're really easy to make, and they think, oh, I can't make a poached egg. So I'm making my poached egg with Eggland's Best Eggs. I love Eggland's Best Eggs, and there's a reason why. They have 10 times the amount of vitamin E, 6 times more the amount of vitamin D, and 25% less saturated fat than other eggs.
That's
so eggs
amazing.
are healthy for you, but these are super healthy for you.
Oh, wow.
The super egg.
It is the super egg, you're right. So here, what you want to do is bring your water to a low roll. You don't want it to be boiling too hard because your egg may get broken up that way. Then you're going to want to create a funnel. You make a little funnel in here. Oh, also, reminder, and very important, you need to put either lemon juice or vinegar in your water because that's what's going to keep the white part of the egg together.
Okay.
Then you just crack an Eggland's Best egg in a bowl, and in that funnel, you slide your little egg in, and look at it. See how the little funnel is keeping it together? And you can even continue to funnel if you want. Now, you want to poach them for about 3 minutes, 4 minutes. I like to do mine a little more, for about 6 minutes.
You only do one egg at a time.
One egg at a time, 100%.
I've always
and
cheated
it'll
with my
eventually come
poached egg.
together.
So this is good. This is, you're like doing it.
There you go.
Why'd you do twice?
Well, with
Two
a
eggs?
little poached egg,
Poached egg
device.
cup.
There you go. Oh, yeah, you have an egg poacher, right? So you can do that. Then it comes together.
Oh, it's a thing.
I have my poached egg right here.
It's
Look
nice
at that
because adding that
perfectly.
protein to the risotto makes it like a fully, like this could be a full meal now.
100%.
I love having eggs at dinner. We do eggs for
Me
dinner
too.
all the time. I grew up in an Italian household, and so we have eggs a lot.
You see?
And then put a little bit of
That's
my
so
beautiful
genius. And
risotto.
I got to point out the fact that eggs are such a healthy option for any meal, and Eggland's Best are an excellent source of vitamins B2, B5, and are only 60 calories, everybody, compared to ordinary eggs. So
right.
you're getting a very healthy meal at any time of the day, you know what I mean?
What do you guys
That's
think?
great.
Oh, I mean,
It's delicious.